Talk of the Town. Rex Garniewicz has joined us. He is the director of the Coastal Discovery Museum. Been in that position for 8 years. It's great to have you with us on the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
So Rex, we were talking earlier about kind of a little bit of the history of the museum. Actually, the organization has been around over 30 years, right? So how did it start?
Yeah, so the museum started in 1985, and it was a group of people on Hilton Head Island. Helen Cork was one of them. They really thought the island should have a museum to preserve its history. And fascinating, they hired Mike Taylor, who's a very famous singer-songwriter, worked with John Denver, wrote Rocky Mountain High and Sunshine, as the first director of the museum. And so after his career as a singer-songwriter, he went to USC and became an archaeologist and came to Hilton Head Island to dig up the history here.
Wow, and then it became the Coastal Discovery Museum. How many years ago?
It became the Coastal Discovery Museum when it was on 100 William Hilton Parkway, which is where the Crazy Crab is now. It used to be part of the Chamber of Commerce building. So it started as a storefront, then it moved to a real purpose-built space. And really the most significant change was when the town bought Honeyhorn in 1998 from the Hack family. The museum managed to work out an agreement with the town. They wanted to preserve this land as open space, and the museum wanted a historic location. And so those two things came together.
And I love the name Discovery Museum because it's a place for discovery, right?
Yeah, it is. And you know, it started out as this environmental and historical museum. It became the Discovery Museum. And over time, its mission has changed. So it started with this mission to collect and preserve, and then it became this mission to teach and interpret.
Very nice.
And that's when it became Discovery Museum. And now our mission really is to inspire people to care for the Lowcountry, for this special place we all call home.
To care and protect the Lowcountry. New projects coming up, Rex.
We have a lot of new projects.
We only have 2 minutes left.
So as a member of WHHI, you know we've got this great labyrinth project, but we're also transforming our hay barn into exhibition space for this Santa Elena project. That we are actually building a new purpose-built museum to tell that fascinating story of Hilton Head's earliest history. When it was the capital of Spanish La Florida. And so there's that great story. And then on the upper floor, we're going to have museum quality collection storage so we can reorganize our whole collection. We're working on that. And the other big project is we have an archaeologist from USC, and we've worked with the Smithsonian on this. We're discovering where the slave cabins were at Honeyhorn and actually excavating them and telling that story, which is it's a sad part of our history, but an important history to tell.
And I like that on Mondays you're going to be doing a director's walk.
Yeah, I started that this year. I said, I should get out and start telling people about the museum. And so Mondays at 1 o'clock in the fall and spring, I do a director's walk around the property and tell people what's going on and point out things that I think are fascinating.
Do you need to sign up for that or just show up?
Yes, like all of our programs, you need to go to our website and sign up or call the museum and sign up for that tour. We limit it to 10 people so that I can talk to everyone and they get a good experience.
And that starts in October? Or
it's already started. September.
September.
So we're going.
And then just really quickly in the last few minutes, the art quilters of the Lowcountry are doing lectures, right? Or
so their exhibition is up now in our temporary gallery, but on Thursdays at 1 o'clock, we have the actual artists in our gallery, and they will take people through and talk about their work and about art quilting.
Wow. Great interview. Let's have you back. All right.
I'd love to come back. I've got so much stuff to say that 5 minutes isn't enough time.
I know, our time is up. Thank you so much, Rex Garniewicz, who is the executive director, president and CEO is the official title.
So fancy.
So fancy, of the Coastal Discovery Museum. Thanks for being with us, Rex.
Thank you.
And please go to their website, coastaldiscovery.org, to find out about everything going on at the museum.